Hey guys, what's going on? Third Street Reactions here. We're back with Shane.
Tom.
We're back with Ninja Turtles Tom, Season 3, Episode 3. Last one we had the Bigfoot episode. It wasn't my favorite, but we did have a cool post-talk because we were talking about evolution and hominids and missing links between Homo erectus and Homo sapiens and all that crap. It wasn't my favorite episode. It was okay. I like the April and Donnie stuff.
Yeah, agreed.
They can't keep spinning the Donnie April wheel because we know it can't work out. You know what I'm saying? And I think she should have let him. I think she should have just. You don't have to let
her opportunity.
Yeah, because she didn't have to let him down. She just had to accept his apology.
Right.
And say, hey, listen, I still love you. We're friends. You know, we are different. You know, it doesn't affect how much I care about you. Right. I mean, you're like a brother to me. You're so important to me. You say all that shit. That gives him like an olive branch.
Right.
But now she just kissed him on the lips. Gave this boy his first kiss. You remember your first kiss?
I do. Yeah, I do.
I remember mine too. And I wasn't this girl. Okay, so I got a blowjob before I ever kissed a girl. And it was both in the same day, and it was both by two different girls. Yeah.
Really?
I thought I told you this.
The bus story?
No, that happened when I was a junior.
Oh, really?
Or sophomore, yeah.
Oh,
So I vomited on a girl
yeah.
when she was giving me a blowjob.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this girl was giving me a blowjob on the bus, and I vomited on her because I got motion sickness. And
How'd she clean it off of herself?
I mean, it was more like I threw up beside her and maybe a little bit in the back of her head. I don't know. But for the next, 6 months after that, I couldn't jack off because I would start jacking off and then I would start getting fucking sick. I would go, ah! I would start getting sick. Yeah, it was like I was connecting it together for some reason. You didn't know this? You didn't know this story? And I feel terrible because I made this girl feel like shit probably. I weirded her out. But I was crazy about her. You know, I didn't have a lot of options back then. I was a hopeless romantic.
Were you a Donnie?
I was a Donnie. But anyway, guys, don't be a Donnie. But if you guys want to be a Street Fighter, then go to our Patreon. We have the next 4 reactions on there. We also have full-length uncut reactions. We have merch. Check out our new Ahsoka shirt. That's coming in August. Dude, this will be pretty much coming by the time Ahsoka comes out on YouTube.
A bunch of other really good shows, too. We got You and Matt are going through Batman.
I love that show. I wish you were in it. I love that show.
Yeah, we've got Avatar rocking and rolling right now. Archer,
dude.
Just did the big Mario Brothers movie with you and the kids.
And we got more movies to come. They're always going to Patreon first, mostly because I can't edit them for a while. Anyways, guys, we're going to jump in. Ooh, I love that.
Me too.
Everyone ready?
Let's do this. Window cleaner on, window cleaner off. Window cleaner on, window cleaner off.
Can you say wax on and wax off, or is it trademarked? No, it's not, because there's Ninja Turtles too.
Keep up all the hard work.
Real funny, Jones. Now stop slacking off and help out.
Anything for you, Moan Cherry.
I can help people.
Uh-huh. Put your dust rag on it. Woo!
Come on, Donnie. That's beta, man.
You gotta be kidding.
Oh, whoa, guys. Check it out.
A trapdoor?
What do you suppose is down there?
Maybe a better voice actor.
Who's going first?
Not it!
Oh.
Those are crooked ass steps. Why would you make the cripple go first?
Hey, they said not it.
Yeah, you're right. Damn.
The Krang.
Whoa. Huh.
I did not know there's a basement. Would you go in there?
Nope. Is it run out of the house?
Look! Is that a person in there?
Do not touch anything.
Mom?
Mom?
She got some hips.
Hold on.
Mutants!
Don't worry, Mrs. O'Neill. These are good mutants. Except for Donnie. He's kind of a jerk.
Yeah.
Hey!
Where am I? April?
Just a few days ago, you were only 6 years old.
Mom.
She's kind of good looking for her dad.
Hell yeah, but maybe he wasn't this balding fucking nerd back then.
Here you go, Mom. Just relax.
Thank you, April. I know this is hard to believe, but the Krang ship has been here for years. It was your great-grandfather who discovered it. He made the mistake of awakening the Krang. They paid him back by experimenting on him and his entire bloodline. They knew we were the key to unlocking their precious mutagen. After you were born, it was clear you were very special. We knew it was only a matter of time before the Krang came for you.
He's got a full head of hair.
Kirby fled with you to the city. I was recaptured and put into stasis.
This is mind-blowing.
I never knew what happened to you. I never knew what to think. Dad would never tell me.
Now you know. And now we never have to be apart again.
Think she's an android?
Yeah, something's off.
I'm just so glad to have my April back.
Is it me? Or does April's mom seem a little bit off?
Ha! Like you're one to talk.
I'm serious, dude. I got those ninja vibes, yo. I don't trust her.
So much has happened. So much time has passed.
And that's exactly what it is. The past. We're together again.
Something's not right here.
We can be a family again.
If only Dad were here. Mikey, what are you
Get away
doing?
from April! I'm warning you!
What the heck is wrong with you? Have you lost your mind? Don't bother answering that.
April, wait! I can explain!
Mom!
April, hold on!
Obviously, we know he's gonna be right.
You attacked April's mother!
I don't trust her. She's all kinds of wrong. You guys gotta believe me.
No, just like the time Tiny Elf stole your nunchucks and replaced them with mozzarella sticks.
Yes?
Do you have any idea how much this means to April? If you ruin this for her...
Fine. If you don't believe me, I'll prove it.
Mom? Are you okay?
We should go somewhere. Just the two of us. Just drive off. Leave these creatures behind. I don't trust them.
I can't do that. They've always been there for me.
I'm your mother. Your family. Not them. They're just a bunch of freaks.
Guys, what are you doing? If you're not a member of Patreon, go there now. We have our full length. We have our uncut. We have the next 2 weeks there on early access. What are you doing?
To not do it is insanity.
It's insane.
No one gets me. No one but you.
Don't.
Aw, see? You're just so cute. I can eat you up. Nom 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 nom. What do you think, Kitty? Go after her? My thoughts exactly.
It's crazy that Mikey can sense it, but none of the other ones can.
Yeah.
Ha!
That is just...
Sweet mother of mutagen.
What? Why?
You foolish whelp.
Don't try flattering me.
Now you've made Mother very angry.
I knew there was something wrong with you. You're with the Krang.
Yes, I will capture April O'Neil and take her to my masters.
Things are about to get a lot worse. What the? What are you really?
Why is this show going to disgust me?
What up, B?
Whoa! You scared me, Mikey.
Really?
I'm just looking over data from the cryotube's computers. Some of these readouts
don't make sense.
Donnie, have you seen Mom?
Don't worry, April. I'm sure she's around. I'll be up in 1 minute to help look for her.
No thanks, Mikey.
Now let's see exactly what the Krang did to April's mom. No. It can't be. I gotta tell the others.
Hello, Donatello.
Ah! What happened to Mikey? No! I gotta warn the others! Let me go!
Isn't that awful?
Yep, it is, Tom.
Mrs. O'Neill?
What's this cripple gonna do?
Mom? Where's Mom?
No one's here but me.
I could have sworn I saw her come in here.
Sorry, Leo. Haven't seen her.
Okay, then. I guess I was mistaken. Gotta move.
Jeez, oh man. Looks like one of the monsters off of Dead Space.
Now that step breaks. Oh, Lord.
Leo! Bro! You okay? What happened?
Mikey was right. April's mom really is a creature.
What? Where is it?
Here.
Now you see me? April! Casey!
Raph, what is it?
Mikey was right. She really is some kind of creature and she's done something to the others.
No, you're wrong.
She's not what you think she is.
April! April, I told you to pack your bags.
Stay back!
April, now!
I said stay back, Mom! Thing?
Stop it, Raph! Stop it right now! Now!
That's it.
Mom!
We're leaving! Now!
What's going on?
I'm your mother!
What the heck? Let her
That's everything you've been doing.
This is a kid's show?
Dude, I can't stand that. Ugh. Fucking holes, man. What you doing there?
That's a hideous creature. Oh.
There's no way to stop this thing!
She was frozen when we found her. Maybe we can freeze it again.
No! We fry it! Okay, that didn't work.
Tom, I'm about done with this shit, Tom.
We can be together. No more pain. No more sorrow. We will be a family again. It's all we ever wanted.
Are you guys okay?
Let me put it to you this way. I'm pretty sure I swallowed about 15 pounds of slime.
Thanks, April.
You sounded good there.
I discovered the creature wasn't really April's mom. It just had her memories.
So what was it?
Some sort of early infiltration experiment that utilized a combination of Mrs. O'Neill's DNA and Krang DNA.
You okay?
Yeah, it just feels like I've lost my family all over again, even if it really wasn't my mom. Maybe she's still out there, somewhere.
You can't give up hope. Trust me on that.
I don't trust you. You don't even sound like
You
Leonardo.
haven't lost your family, because we are your family.
Good save,
I
Mikey.
want to say to my bros, I was right in your face.
I'd be doing the same damn thing.
Absolutely.
Didn't you mention something about mutagen being spilled in the woods?
Do you remember where it was?
Nope.
Oh no. You know what this means, right?
I want to see if Seth Green's on here yet. Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, I hate his voice. I hate it. I just hate it.
You're not going to be able to let that go, are you?
No, I'm not. Leonardo's voice, I can't get over it. Sometimes he sounds completely weird. Anyways, that was a hell of an episode.
Well, you know my affinity for suspense and horror films, and this was very, like...
Yeah, you like that shit? You just sit there and go, it's great.
I loved this episode.
No, you look disgusted just like me.
I was disgusted, but you also know I really like when Mikey gets an opportunity to shine.
Oh, he definitely was right, but he got taken out early. That's what he gets for being right. He's taken out early. That's what happened.
Yeah, this was one of the more gross... And that's saying something. There's a lot of gross episodes in this show. And, like, just imagine remember when April's fake mom is relaying the story about, I think it's April's great-grandpa or something, discovered that ship and woke up the Krang, and then they turned around and held him there and experimented on him. I'm trying to think of something more terrible than that.
Yeah,
you're out in the
my
middle.
tongue. I just start sucking in the blood to kill myself. That's what I would do.
You're in this farmhouse out in the middle.
Dude, just be nuts.
Nobody knows that you're out there.
Yeah.
And these evil aliens are just doing experiments on you.
It sounds awful. But an early infiltration experiment gone wrong. It was too dangerous, even for the Krang. Kind of like that one salamander interdimensional warrior thing that teamed up with
Slash or
Slash. Why did I say Flash? Slash, which is a legacy character. I don't know how I didn't remember his name. But yeah, the lizard guy, they put him away because he was too dangerous. They locked this thing up because it was too dangerous. And just like when they're sticking their heads out of that thing, it was horrifying.
When Casey and Raph are getting sucked down right at the end into the...
Yeah.
Imagine that, like that last moment right before you get sucked down into the ooze.
Yeah, then you become a part of it. It's disgusting. And honestly, logistically, I'm wondering, like, when that thing is, like, not huge, how does everything fit in it? That's part of the science fiction aspect of it, I guess. But it's disgusting nonetheless. Yeah, I can't get over how terrible that is. And also, if you look at Kirby O'Neill's hair, he had a full head of hair.
Yeah, he was nice full head of hair, some
Had
facial hair.
like the Bob Ross fro.
Yeah, yeah, but like I said, the setting for a plot like this where you've got this thing slowly taking these guys out one by one. It's this old, creepy farmhouse out in the middle of the woods in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it because I like this kind of stuff.
Like
I said, at first, when she first had the tentacles and stuff coming out, it was very Dead Space-esque.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to say I like this kind of stuff, but I really enjoyed the episode because I love the show, and it definitely put the characters in extreme situation. And, April, in terms of her storyline, she feels like she lost her mom again. We also know that thing had her mom's memories. It looked like her, and she was obviously very beautiful.
Which is fair enough, but, like, the only poo-poo I really have is, and I think you caught this, too, right at the end there when Raph was like, yeah, so Mikey's right, something's up.
Yeah.
And then she's there, and April is just like, no, you're crazy. There's no way that can't possibly be right. And it's like, for everything you've been through and seen...
Yeah. Can't possibly.
Like,
not possibly.
Like,
it can't even possibly.
Is it that far-fetched to imagine that something could be up?
Yeah.
Especially as much as the turtles have gained your trust over the last however long.
Yeah.
You've literally been living with them.
Yeah.
It bothered me a little bit that she was quick to
and the rest of the turtles.
Yeah, she was quick to take up for her mom, which I get it. She thought it was her mom. I understand that. But
The first thing I'd suspect, though, is that she's a Krang.
Yeah, like, it bothered me a little bit that she was so quick to turn her back on the turtles when they're sitting there telling her, like, something's up. Like, maybe I might be able to give her a pass on Mikey because he's a goofball.
Yeah.
And no one ever takes him seriously. But, like, he was coming at them in a very serious way saying, something's up.
Yeah.
You know, he's normally joking, laughing around, being an idiot. But
Well, it didn't help that he just went to try to attack her based on a gut feeling. I don't think he had any evidence at that point. He just was... He had a feeling. His ninja sense. Also, we have, I think, a half an answer to April, like why she has these powers. She used it at the end. I don't know what it is. But her bloodline has been experimented on, at least since her grandpa, her great-grandfather.
Yeah.
So you've got a great-grandfather, her grandfather, her mom, and then her. So I don't know what about... Did they start experimenting on her because she's special? Or did the experiments generationally make her special?
Well, we knew since what? Maybe I can't remember when, maybe the first season. I can't even remember how long it's been that she had some sort of psychic type capabilities of some sort.
Yeah, so, to what extent she has these powers, we'll see. But it's pretty cool. I mean, it definitely got them out of trouble there. I'm wondering, it's like that storyline, like, she's the chosen one. And in the end, she's going to save everyone.
Right.
That's what I think is going to happen. And we'll see how and to what extent. So I'm also I'm always into like ancient alien shit. I don't think fucking aliens created humans or anything like that. But it's always cool. It's like a cool sci-fi storyline for me.
Sure.
But the idea that aliens and I don't think this happened either, but built the pyramids and stuff like that. I've always been into that storyline of aliens coming here and been they put us down this path. Maybe they splice some monkey DNA and everything else. It's always cool for me.
Well, I think the alien thing is something that, of course, is debatable, but I think something that's not debatable is, the pyramids are here, right? So then the question becomes, like, now we know that, or at least it's scientifically theorized that they're older than we originally thought they were.
Well, because you can't carbonate the stones.
Yeah.
There's other things. There's not one hieroglyphic within the entire pyramid. And we have, like, the king's chamber, but there was nothing in there when we found it. Now, granted, everything was definitely looted at some point, but there's nothing in there. There's all kinds of stuff in Egypt with hieroglyphics, all kinds of stuff. And you know what? You know where they build? They actually buried their kings and queens in the valley of the Pharaoh Valley. It's like this valley where there's like generations of them buried there. Yeah. We don't have a lot of explanations to how they're built. And I also remember, like, my teacher saying, no, you're wrong. They could have done it 2 or 3 or 4 different ways. And I've looked up those ways over the years. And there's all kinds of problems with those ways. The biggest thing is, like, the higher you go, getting blocks that are, like, maybe 10 tons up there.
Well, that would be a
like anything
logistical challenge now with the technology that we have.
Yeah, like, the problem with leverage is, like, you can't do everything with leverage because it gets, like, the heavier and the higher you get, the more problems it poses. Yeah. Like, to put something on top of a pyramid... they said they built a ramp. One time it's like they said, oh, you could do it with a ramp. Like, that's okay for the bottom. But then, like, as you get high up in the pyramid, you need a fucking big ramp, Tom.
You either need, it's going to be real steep, or you need a really, really, really long ramp.
Yeah, so basically because of things that are beyond my understanding, such as basic physics, but,
Like, what are you going to do?
Yeah,
you get, like, a half a mile long ramp back then?
It would have to be, and what would it be made out of? It had to be made out of sand. So, and it would have to be something sturdy. It'd have to be something that was as big as the pyramid itself. So you have to build, you know what I mean? Like,
but something that would also have or be able to support whatever you're leveraging to help pull whatever you're doing to get those, like you said, 10-ton stones. Yeah. Half a mile up this ramp.
Yeah, you have to fucking big ramp, which is, obviously I'm quoting Graham Hancock. But dude, like, we got to go down the rabbit hole of some of his videos. It's crazy.
But even now, when they build skyscrapers, we have the cranes and everything else now, but still, they're put together like giant erector sets. That's all it is.
What's that?
Most of them are steel.
Yeah.
And it's literally just puzzle pieces.
Yeah.
There's actually physical numbers on each piece of steel, and they come in like a giant steel package. Literally, like a Lego set. Yeah. And it's like connect part 1-C3 to 1-C4. And then the iron workers will hold them into place, and
it just seems like such a feat for them to do back then without working with iron. You know what I mean?
yeah.
A lot of people don't know. It's funny because it does talk about this in the Old Testament about ancient Egypt being a lush green landscape. And we thought that was just ridiculous because it's not. Well, now we know pretty much for certain that every 15 to 20,000 years, because of the tilt of the earth and stuff like that, Egypt does become a lush green landscape. And it actually has this, it's called Lake Chad. It has more water in it than all the Great Lakes in the Americas combined. And it would have like this third biggest river system, than in the world. And then eventually, every 15, 20,000 years, it goes back to desert. You know what I mean? So like in probably another 10,000 years or so, it's going to start turning green again. Pretty crazy stuff.
Yeah.
So the idea was like it was built maybe even then. They call it the Younger Dryas cataclysmic event. There was some kind of asteroid event, wiped out a ton of these ancient civilizations, things that built the pyramid, things that could have built Göbekli Tepe, which is like in Turkey. It's like over 7,000 or 8,000 years old. It's a monolith.
Yeah.
It's interesting stuff. So like when you combine aliens with that shit, it's always like the most interesting thing to me.
Well, it's crazy because I don't want to say who it is, but someone close to me has recently acquired a Spinosaurus tooth. It's just crazy to sit there and hold something.
It's that old?
It's that old that was inside a dinosaur's mouth.
That was killed and it ate something.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It is, isn't it?
And it's huge.
Yeah.
The tooth is like the length of like this notebook.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's awesome. I think it's gotta be expensive too. Anyways, guys, we can talk about ancient civilizations and aliens and go back to Tepe and grab Hancock. We'll probably do that on a podcast sometime. Anyways, guys, thank you for joining us for Season 3, Episode 3 of The Ninja Turtles. If you want to support us, 4 weeks on Patreon and full length.
And also, shout out to Brett, who does the editing for this show, and he's doing a great job.
Yeah, I know. Hopefully that wasn't too boring of a conversation, Brett, man, but we appreciate you.
Yep.
Let's get out of here.